Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the gateway to the west, St. Louis, Missouri. More specifically than that, we are in front of Laclede's Landing Wax Museum. This is a kind of a hidden gem, maybe not as well known wax museum as some of the others out there, but this is one of my favorite wax museums of all time. It has a certain vibe that I feel is not captured in any other wax museum, and also in addition to that, they have a chamber of horrors that probably the largest chamber of horrors in any wax museum. Their chamber of horrors takes up several multi-level basement, and it probably equal in size to the rest of the wax museum. So this is a very intense experience. I'm very excited to go back here. One of my favorite places to stop here in St. Louis. So please follow me. See the St. Louis Arch there, just a few blocks down from this little wax museum. There's Shrek there, the E.T. Don't know who this soccer player is. If you know who that is, let me know. And here's the ultimate showdown right here, Mike Tyson versus Bruce Lee. Kobe Bryant hanging out with his best friend, Captain Jack Sparrow. You have some of Batman's friends and enemies up there, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, and I think that's Poison Ivy. Check out that Joker right there hanging from the ceiling. Some world leaders. There's Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, Kim Jong-un, who wants a big hug there. Oh, there's President Barack Obama and a velociraptor. Check out this little guy right here. Alright, getting ready to head upstairs. Okay, we're supposed to start all the way at the very tippy top of the museum. We're supposed to take these stairs all the way to the top and then wind our way back down. Oh, I remember you, my friend. See, this is what makes this wax museum great. You're walking up these stairs here in this old building, and just for no reason, there's this horrifying clown just standing here on the landing. Oh, thought he was moving. And here we start in the sports section. We have our names down here, so we know who these individuals are. This is Hank Aaron. I know he had passed away not too long ago. This is Jackie Robinson. I believe he was one of the first African Americans to play. See, I do know some things about sports. And here's Babe Ruth. Back when professional athletes could look like guys like me. They don't have a name tag on this guy. I guess he plays for the Cardinals. Playing baseball, I think. And there is Iron Mike Jordan. Almost looks like he's dribbling the ball on top of his head. The Queen of Wax Museums herself, Miss Madame Tussaud, or Tussaud, or Tussauds. Just depends on how you want to pronounce it. See that she's making some wax figures there. See a head on the chest. Let's check out who's in here. That is George Washington Carver. Oh, you can tell by the jar of peanuts right there. And Thomas Edison. You can tell because he's holding a light bulb. And then, oh, that's Salvador Dali, painter of melty clocks. Then Mark Twain, Mr. Albert Einstein, and that's Alexander Graham Bell, And Howard Hughes there in the back, presumably plotting to save up jars of his own urine. And this, in sharing a case here, we have not only Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr., both proponents of peaceful protest. Some parts of this museum aren't necessarily supposed to be spooky, but they are anyways. And that's Christopher Columbus. But I guess Christopher Columbus is kind of a spooky guy anyways. There's Charles Lindbergh. I don't like that he was a Nazi sympathizer, but I felt bad that someone murdered his baby. There you can see the barren surface of the moon. And there we have Neil Armstrong, who has removed his helmet so he can fully experience the moon and gazes lovingly at his home planet, Earth. Okay, this is Liz Taylor as she portrays Cleopatra. Now we have Richard Burton, who possibly dressed as Caesar. There's just a couple of popes hanging out with each other. Which popes are these? Some of my Catholic viewers could let us know which popes we're looking at. A little dark here in the corner. I believe that is actually Buddha. Not clear who this figure is, sitting here between the popes and Buddha. Who is that? Various historical figures. Napoleon Bonaparte, guy in a purple robe, and this gentleman. Oh, here we go. 7 dwarves. See right here. Interesting to see dwarves portrayed in wax. Oh, there's Dopey. And there we have Miss Snow White. Oh, missed a few dwarves. There's a couple more up there. We have Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. I hate every chimp I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. Entering the Hall of Presidents from there, we have George Washington and, okay, there's other presidents in here. Who is that guy? He's wearing a SWAT uniform. Maybe he's protecting these presidents here. And I think is that Teddy Roosevelt? Oh, there, look at that. Richard Nixon. Gerald Ford. Okay, these are, I think they're in order here. Good old Jimmy Carter. Lyndon Johnson. This is George. This is one of the George Bushes. I think this is maybe George W. But maybe George H.W. Ah, look at Ronald Reagan. Looks like he used a haircut there, Ronnie. Is that Harry Truman, maybe? Oh, well, we have JFK. We have Ben Franklin in bust form. He only gets a bust because he was never president. And Mr. Lincoln. All right, head around this corner. This guy's making me nervous. Oh, here we have the World War II room. You can see Charles de Gaulle, Sir Winston Churchill. We can see they're standing in the rubble. All this rubble made from the war. And then, not sure who this is actually. So if I miscall something or you recognize something, just let me know in the comments. And then there's Franklin Roosevelt down there. That must be why he was missing from the president room. Oh, who invited this jerk to the party? There we have Joseph Stalin. Massive jerk. And here we have the ultimate sci-fi team up. We have Spock, along with the Men in Black, and Morpheus from the Matrix. Alright, heading down this stairway here, back down to to the second floor. So apparently there's 3 floors of wax figures and then 2 basements of horror. Okay, so I think this is the religious section. These look like Bible figures, but I can't really figure out what figures they are. Oh, this is a little dark in here. Let me put a flashlight there so we can kind of see who that is. Still not entirely sure. Not entirely sure who this figure is. Looks like maybe some sort of leper, as he does have skin lesions. It's almost completely dark in this room. Oh! There's a lion right there. That's Daniel and the lion's den, I guess. But look how dark it is without the light. Okay, and there we have Jesus. See Jesus holding baby there. Look at that camel behind Jesus. There we have Jesus plying his carpenter trade. I don't know who these figures are. You know these Bible figures? Again, leave a comment in the comment section. Here's the famous Sermon on the Mount by Jesus Christ. You can see Jesus there and the adoring onlookers. And there's the famous scene of the Last Supper. You can see Jesus looking down on the bread there.
Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for what is right.
There's Judas. Judas in my mind. There we see Mary looking up at Jesus on the cross. You can see the 2 men crucified next to Jesus there. Okay, Jesus is back. Looks like he's been... Wait a minute. Is there 2 Jesuses? I'm not sure. No, that's definitely Jesus back there. I don't know if that possibly is Jesus as well. A comic book section. And these are not actually wax figures. These are like big plastic or foam creations. I think that's from a video game. Yeah, it looks like these are some video game figures. Is that Tomb Raider? Yeah. Power Ranger. Here we have some non-American historical figures. There's Henry VIII. And there's, Diana and Charles. And some other royal figures. Look at that baby. There's their Star Wars collection. C-3PO. And that Chewbacca looks kind of like the Chewbacca that roams around on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, they have all the best Star Wars characters, from Anakin to Watto to Jar Jar. And we have Marie Antoinette and Louis. I don't know if that's the Louis that is St. Louis is named after, but who knows? It might be. All right, we have some celebrities in here. I think that's W.C. Fields, maybe. And who's that? Was that? I think that's Liberace. And then we have Michael Jackson. See his little mustache there. John Lennon jamming on the guitar. And then Elvis. Was there some sort of rivalry between Elvis and John Lennon? I forget. Is that am I remembering correctly? Walk through this narrow hallway. See Clark Gable. Who's that? I'm not really sure. Don't really know who some of these people are. Oh, okay. I think that's Julia Roberts? Oh man, look. There's Johnny Cash. We have Laurel and Hardy. I forget which one's Laurel and which one's Hardy, but there they are. And here's more of just this wax museum messing with us. Look at this guy who's just standing here with no explanation. Look at the look on his face. He's just standing here in the hallway next to this glass case. Oh my gosh, it's so creepy. This wax museum is designed to terrorize people who hate wax museums. There's Steve McQueen. Patrick Swayze. And I think this is Whoopi Goldberg. She's got her back to us, but I think there's a connection there where they were in Ghost together. Maybe Denzel Washington? John Wayne. Now someone had explained this last time I had visited here. This is this man here and this woman are the same person. I think he had like a comedy show and this was maybe a character that he dressed up as. Is that Bogart? I think that's Louis Armstrong, right? Okay, now we are heading into the basement, the horror chamber. Honestly, the first time I came here, I was so scared. I'm not used to haunted houses, and I tried to sneak out the door there, and the woman running the counter stopped me and convinced me to go back in. So, yeah, this is scarier than some haunted houses. There's no actors, but there are some animatronics. Look at that guy. Oh, this guy here looks like he's been tarred and feathered. Oh yeah. Look at this. And those figures come so close to you. Oh! See, you never know when something's gonna turn on or jump at you. And then yeah, you have to like walk right past these figures. Look at that. See Frankenstein over there? Is this monster gonna, you see anticipation, you never know what's gonna go off and what's not. So yeah, we got Frankenstein there. There's like creatures up in the rafters looking down on us. Oh my gosh. Oh, this torture chamber where they cut a guy's head off. Look at that woman bent over backwards. This is so creepy. Look at this. Like, I'm just looking in the corner here. There's just like a creepy guy next to the emergency expert. Said that. Oh, there's Beetlejuice. He's nice and friendly, kinda. Look at this. You try to go to the bathroom. There's this guy lurking next to the bathroom. I'm almost afraid there's gonna be like a jump scare in the bathroom. There's not. Thank goodness.
I wonder where a guy, an everyday Joe like myself, can find a little action. Oh la la. What do we got here?
Alright, so we got Hannibal Lecter, a zombie, some guy with an eyeball for a head and nothing else. See that? Hear the heavy breathing noise? That's terrifying. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, something's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, a bloody skeleton. This is so freaking messed up. It's like so claustrophobic in here with all these monster figures. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh, it got me. Who's that guy? That's random looking. Alright, she said everything that jumps out is behind cages. So none of these things are going to jump at me. That's going to jump at me. I know it. I know it. I know it. Or not. Maybe not. It's a funeral for a zombie. There's a doctor. tummy. It is so claustrophobic in here. It is like, this is so scary. I'm by myself. It's dark, so I'm like led to believe these things. There you go. Okay, just some flashing lights. But like, there's so many figures too. This is, oh, there we go. I'm happy that we have a Sasquatch here. Ah! Gosh. Oh. Freaking, oh, look at the alien there. Sasquatch. Oh. So there we have Alfred Hitchcock. And, oh, we're only now entering the chamber for, and look at that, it's downstairs. Is that a man with no face? Oh my gosh. You know, I went through this like before I knew anything about haunted houses, and it scared the daylights out of me. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. I think that's supposed to be Anton LaVey, but he actually has horns like he was actually Satan. Oh my gosh. If you look back there, there's someone who does belong in the Chamber of Horrors. There's Adolf Hitler back there. Truly scary stuff. What is going on? Very spooky. Oh, I think we're headed through a freezer. There's chicken and fish and frozen corpses. Oh my gosh. Watch out, there's a pit bull, a Komodo dragon, and a giant snake head right there. Oh, is that the Hunchback? The Hunchback of Notre Dame? And the Wicked Witch. Now, this is the most confusing scene here. Now again, we are in the Chamber of Horrors. We have these kids just hanging out in a living room with a Bob Marley's poster. And that is absolutely 100% Macaulay Culkin. So yeah, what is the scene here even? Just someone explain this to me, please. Again, we're in the Chamber of Horrors. Creeping through, just hoping nothing jumps at me. Oh my goodness. Oh, one-eyed woman with a baby. Oh, goblin man. What? What is happening?
I think it's them. You're getting paranoid on me. I got reason to be paranoid, and so do you. They gotta kill us. We're the only witnesses. Don't sweat it. They can't pull anything here in front of everybody. Don't say it.
We have Mr. Captain Spaulding. Got some random clown heads. I guess this is the official clown section of the museum. Okay, I think we're putting some pieces together. That there is clearly, oh, is that Harry or Marv? That's one of the wet bandits right there, and he's covered in paint. There must have been a Home Alone scene at one point that they took down. Is that Joe Pesci's character, maybe? Yeah, I think that is the wet bandits, for sure. Oh gosh. Just trying to work my way through. What is that guy doing? Biting the head off a teddy bear? See, here's just a guy in a suit. I mean, this is genuinely scary, but it's also just plain confusing. Is that Dracula there? Oh, Wolfman. Oh, Leatherface lurking. Why is it so dark again? Is this stuff gonna turn on, or is it just super dark and creepy?
What happened was true.
Oh. I think they're just playing audio from the movie. We have Ghostface Killer in there. Just an old bicycle? I guess this is actually a basement. Mr. Frederick Krueger. Oh! Gosh. Firecrackers going off right here at Hannibal Lecter. Look at the Exorcist characters. Oh no! Oh no! There it goes! There it goes! There you go! Oh, nice. Is that just a ball of gore right there? There's all sorts of weird things going on in this case. It's like a guy with a brain and no head. There's the Pin Master, or what's his name? Pinhead, I guess. Oh. This room is so dark. To walk in between all these pirates reaching out at me. Just go for it. These are like old wax figures from a torture chamber. These look, these look like older, more classic torture chamber figures. This is Henry VIII. I think they had a different Henry VIII upstairs. Looks like someone has cut this woman's head off. I think that's what he did, right? Henry VIII would cut off women's heads. So that is the Hunchback of Notre Dame right there. Or Notre Dame, however you pronounce it. Oh, I think that might be the ever elusive Jack the Ripper. Just goes on and on. Oh, this is the Phantom of the Opera there. Oh, there he is. Alright, I think we've come full circle. And I'm gonna head back upstairs. Got a waitress there. Who's this guy here? I don't even recognize that character. But there's Arnie, Officer Waxy, yeah. So Wax Policeman, and Nosferatu. So Laclede's Landing Wax Museum here in St. Louis, Missouri. Actually a very special place to me. The first like real solo road trip I ever did. I came through St. Louis. I went to this museum. It was dark outside. I don't know if I'd been to wax museums before. I've never been to this type of wax museum before. I've been to Madame Tussauds and Hollywood Wax Museum. I came in here not knowing what to expect. I'd never been in a haunted house before, so the props scared the living crap out of me. The video is on this channel, very early video if you want to go and check that out. But yeah, so one of my first experiences with wax museums, my first experiences with haunted houses on my first solo road trip for this channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I always tell people, you gotta check this out. Sometimes people tell me, what's the scariest place you've ever been? I was so scared. I was so scared the first time I went to that basement. I was going to pee myself. But yeah, check this out if you're in St. Louis. Do me a favor, tell them the Carpetbagger sent you. And go check out some other videos on this channel. I've been to all 48 continental United States and filled roadside attractions, amusement parks, haunted houses, and museums in all of them. Please subscribe. If you'd like to have other ways to help out this channel, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more, we get you a postcard once a month. Also have an Etsy shop. And by the way, if you have suggestions on where I should go next, leave that comment in the comment section. Until next time, this one's in the bag.